Hello everyone and welcome. This is module 4 of Python Fundamental. Now in this module we are going to be looking at another class of data type. Okay. In module 2 we looked at the primitive data types. Module 3 we were talking about conditional control structures. Now in module 4 we are going to be looking at Python containers. Containers are also called complex data types. Okay, that's what we call them. Now unlike the primitive data type that are stored by value, the complex data type or the containers, they are actually stored by reference. Now the reason we call them containers is they hold at least one value. They can hold multiple values, unlike the primitive data type that hold a single value, but this one holds multiple values. Okay, that's the reason we call them containers or complex data types. Now we have a whole lot of them. We are going to be treating this model. We are going to be treating about 5 of them. The first one we are going to be looking at, they are called lists. Now these data types generally they are called mutable data type. They are called mutable because once you save a value in them, you can easily change the contents. The content can be changed anytime, unlike the primitive data type where once you've saved it, that is all. For you to change the value, it means you're changing the memory address, you're creating something new entirely. So the first one we are going to be looking at is lists, which is a mutable data type. And next to list we have the tuple. Tuple basically is having the same structure as the list, but unlike the list that is mutable, tuple is not mutable. Okay, a tuple is not a mutable data type. Then we have dictionary. Dictionary is another mutable data type we have. For dictionary, it comes in the form of key value pair. You have a key, you have a value, so there is always this one-to-one relationship between expressions in dictionary. So they also call hash map or lookup table. That's another name we call dictionary. Some other languages call them map. For instance, we have JavaScript that calls them map. Prior to the implementation of the map function in JavaScript, I think they have objects. That's what they were using. That's the behavior of objects. It's in Python we call it a dictionary, but the general name you can call them is that they are lookup tables or they are hash maps. After that, we are going to looking at sets. Okay, set is just the reason we have sets here is it helps us out so that we won't have duplicates in our sequence, unlike list and tuple where duplicates are allowed, but when it comes to set, duplicates are not allowed. So that's the behavior of a set. And thereafter we are going to be looking at this we have here, which is called the range container. It is hardly discussed, but I'm going to give it a separate video. I'll discuss about the range before we can look at loops in our next module, because module 5 is about loops or iterative structure. So this is what we should be expecting in this particular module. So in the next video we are going to start out with lists and see how many videos we can cover these things for. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.